And we should be live. Hi, everybody. Can I get somebody in chat just to say that, yes, we can hear you, Jeremy? And that our dulcet undertone is not too loud.
And that your hair looks fantastic.
I'm going to tell you something. Me and this wig have a bit of a love affair, and I miss my hair, and I would take it back in an instant. This is maybe a good look for me. Maybe I'll have to, make this permanent. Anyways, welcome to welcome to Table 9. It's a 10 Candles one-shot run by Ryan of Canadian Dice. We got a couple things, a little bit of business we got to get through. First of all, our sponsor for tonight is none other than our GM, our storyteller, Canadian Dice. Go to CanadianDice.ca and use the code TheVoctaire. That's all one word, TheVoctaire. And you'll get a 15% discount off your order. Maggie's dice pick of the week is Pyrotechnics.
Ooh.
Because we all love fire. So go and check that out. As well, check out our merch store at tinyurl.com merch. Maybe if our moderator could bump that into chat. You can get excellent designs like Half Orc Energy and the Vac Blob, which is disconcerting, with 2 new Spooktober designs in there as well by Affy. And all the proceeds from those designs will be going towards Extra Life. With that segues perfect into that Spooktober has officially begun. We're almost done, actually. We're raising money for Extra Life for kids. So if you have a couple bucks to throw that way, that would be much appreciated. Last year was a crazy month-long fundraising event, and we finished off with a 12-hour organized chaos, drop-in, drop-out D&D stream. Affy has like a 100-room dungeon that she runs. Last year, the Voctaire was able to raise just over $1,300, and we hope to do that again this year. We're not far from the goal, actually. We're doing really well. I don't know if the goal is on the page right now. Yeah, it is. It is. To quote Bon Jovi, whoa, we're halfway there. More than halfway there, actually. So if you have a couple bucks and you can spare, that would be much appreciated. It goes to really worthy causes. I know that Affy and myself both donate to a place called McMaster Children's Hospital through this fundraiser. And my daughter, yeah, it is doing funny things, isn't it? My daughter went to that hospital, so I can vouch that that is a great place to send your money. Finally, to check out our schedule, you can type !schedule, and it'll show you all the amazing games that we have running this week here on the Voctaire's channel. And as always, you can find our podcast wherever you download your podcast from. Which cat is this?
It's Greedo.
I never know.
Greedo.
I never know.
Okay, you're distracting.
So, without further ado, we're going to take a short pause here for a moment, a couple seconds, so that Artemis can make a cut. And I'm then going to shut up, and Ryan's going to take over and run our game. Good?
And pause. Perfect. All right. Let's go around the table really quick, and we're just going to say who we are and who we're playing. Let's start in my top left. So, Jeremy, you're up first.
I'm up first. So I was planning to play Cody Hart. And my name is spelt right on this page, but when we flip to one of our other pages, I'll show you that here. My name is Cody Hard. So I think it just depends on at what stage, at what level of excitement my character's at. I'm not sure, but I am the wedding singer. Fresh off a breakup with his girlfriend Amy, he's come to sing at the wedding, and he got placed to sit on table 9, and yeah. So I think I'm just gonna go with Cody Hard. I really like that, so I'm Cody Hard.
Okay, you do some like metal covers, maybe.
I feel like maybe that's my thing, right?
Yeah.
Or power ballads.
Yeah, little hair metal slowed down, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
This does.
Right,
you can't see it, but this hair does go down the back. It's magnificent.
All right, let's keep moving along. Jasmyn's next.
I am playing the Reverend tonight, Doug. And I'm here with my wife, having a good old time and just celebrating love in the air.
Perfect. I'll go to Emily.
I am Emily. I sometimes play games on here. I'm playing Rhonda MacQuarie, although on this page I'm apparently Rhonda, but my other personality will come out when we come to
You have
the
a different
share.
name too?
I have a different name too.
Fucking management.
My name is incorrect on this page, and then it's correct
really
on
hard
the
to
other
get
one.
free help around here.
Is it right on this one? Oh, look
it's
at that.
It's right on the handout one.
Well done.
Yeah. And I'm playing a weird, uninvited, distant family member that just showed up with an extravagant gift, so they allowed her to stay.
Okay, also at table 9.
Also table 9.
All right, Sly.
Hello. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I'm Mal. I knew the bride we grew up together, and I don't really know why I'm here, but I got an invite, and I love her to death, so I obviously wanted to come be a part of the wedding, and then I was sat at table 9, so.
With all the undesirables.
Maybe she felt bad for me. I don't know.
All right, perfect. Keisha.
Hi, I am Keisha. I'm going to be playing Fai Flisher, not Faye. Fai. And he is the photographer because some could say he was almost led to be here, to be the very one to capture such a beautiful moment that only he can get correctly. And he schmoozed his way over onto landing a seat at this particular table.
All right. So for some people that have never played 10 Candles or heard of 10 Candles before, I'm going to give a little introduction just to kind of get you in the mood. And then I'll give you the setting, and then we're going to get to it. So 10 Candles is a game about telling the story that we'll tell is not a kind one. It's far from a happy one. It's the sort of story that has sharp edges, the kind that lingers long after it's gone, nesting in nightmares and drifting on every shadow. The kind that no one wants to tell, the kind that needs to be told. This is a story about what happens in the dark. This is a story about survivors trying to light up their little corner of the world and do something meaningful within it in the last few hours they have left. This is a story about desperation. It's a story about people like you and I fighting back against the darkness, only to be inevitably and inescapably consumed by it. 10 Candles is a tragic horror rather than survival horror. Despite the similarities in feel and theme, for one important reason, in a survival horror game there's a chance that you might make it through. A hope that you might beat the odds and win. 10 Candles is not a game you can win. It's not whether your characters fall to the darkness or are survivors. There are no survivors. Not here, not tonight. Everyone lives in which you'll see everyone pushed to the brink of terror, madness, and sorrow. It is a game about loss, but it is also a game about hope. Through it all, you must remember this. Though you know your characters will die, you must have hope that they will survive. Hope will live on, even in the end, but hope can be lost when those who guard it are pushed to the edge. It is in these moments the darkness around us becomes the darkness within, and that is when they have truly won. All right, so this is going to be our setting tonight. It was meant to be Ethan found Catherine and Catherine found Ethan. So when this perfect couple decided to get married, you were more than happy to travel many miles to celebrate. It didn't hurt that Catherine's father, Andre Duval, was hosting the wedding.
I don't mean to interrupt, but we lost you for a second. We missed the first couple sentences.
Okay. It was meant to be the happiest of days, and it was. Ethan found Catherine and Catherine found Ethan. So when this perfect couple decided to get married, you were more than happy to travel many miles to celebrate their union. It didn't hurt that Catherine's father, Andre Duval, was hosting the wedding winery the family owned since the end of the 19th century. The wedding was beautiful and the party was far from over. After waving Ethan and Catherine off to their honeymoon, you took up Andre's offer to stay for the next couple of days to enjoy the countryside, the food, and libations. It was paradise, until the lights went out and the world went dark. That was 10 days ago. It wasn't so bad at first, as you stayed safely locked up in a secure compound stocked with cheeses, cured meats, and many bottles of wine. At least that was until they came. 5 days ago, they started killing livestock. You heard the cries of animals. No one ever saw them. Since then, there have been dark shapes roaming the vineyard, tapping on windows, dragging something across the door. Catherine's brother Michael and Reverend Doug's wife Carrie took a rifle and went to investigate. That was 2 days ago, and they've not been heard from since. The only transport left on the grounds is a flatbed truck and a Humvee owned by Andre, but he's holed up in his office with the keys, drunk and armed. Every night they get closer. The wedding party is over. It's time to move. Just a little more background. Satellites have gone quiet, leaving you without solar power, cell phones, internet, GPS, and any other luxuries that the world's grown accustomed to. Power grids have failed on a global scale against the demand of the world that's been left in darkness, and now they have come. It's uncertain what they are, but they're out there in the dark, and they're coming for you. So, we're going to set the scene. What major city do we want to be outside? This is up to you guys. Could be Canadian, could be American, could be anywhere you want.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. I know nothing about Milwaukee, but that's perfect.
A lot of wineries up there.
Okay.
Oh, true. There's not a lot of wineries up there, is there?
There might be some.
Somewhere in
We're actually in a brewery.
California?
Walla Walla.
Ooh.
California? Sure, yeah, California. Let's be in California. How about just outside of, I don't know, San Diego?
Oh my gosh, that's really far south. I can't handle the heat.
Not with that hair.
No.
All right, so we're outside of San Diego in the country. The group of you we're gonna start you in the ballroom where the wedding reception was. It's been 10 days now, and any food or supplies that had been left anything that's not canned is basically spoiled. So you're now running out of provisions. And that's where we're going to start. Who would like to take the ball and start us off?
Where are we? We're like inside.
You're inside the hall where the wedding. So there's like messy tables still. There's stuff all over the place.
Have we boarded up windows and things like that?
I don't know. You tell me. Have you?
Yes.
Okay. So you've boarded up all the windows in the ballroom.
Makes sense.
There's a few locations that I have here. So there's the winery itself. There's Andre's office where you think he is drunk and holed up in with the keys to the vehicles that are outside. There's the wine cellar, the main room. There's a large barn outside. There are the guest quarters where you guys have been staying. And then there's the vineyard itself. That's fine.
We could go to the wine cellar and, I mean, he's got to be running out of wine in that office, right? So maybe he'll let us in, get the keys.
If we bring him a
bring him
bottle?
some wine, yeah?
Or at least a few. I'm sure one would not be tempting enough in such circumstances.
I mean, we can't stay here. There's nothing in here anymore.
You want to go out there with them?
We don't know.
Well, they only seem to come around at daytime, so if we go at night, it should be fine.
I will point out there has been no day for 10 days. It's only been dark.
Maybe
Of
if we
course.
Thanks, Doug.
Sorry, that's in the setting. I'm sorry, that's in the setting.
maybe if we take like a chair leg and set it on fire or something. You know,
You can
scare
have,
'em up.
as far as like a
Rona,
quick
they're metal chairs.
Hey. Look,
As
I
far
don't
as-
know. I'm coming up with whatever I can think of. Wrap a pizza tablecloth around it.
Also, we should all be
So as
maybe
far
a
as,
little
like,
bit more sensitive that Reverend Doug's wife is missing.
Not missing. They're out there and they're finding supplies for us.
That's absolutely right.
It's been 2 days.
You can have a piece of my dress if you want to wrap it around something. And light that on fire.
To burn?
Yeah. Soak it in wine and then maybe it'll last a bit longer.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
So we're gonna go get the wine first. It's gonna be dark down there, so we'll need the torch. That's a good idea.
Do we know how to get to the wine cellar?
Yeah, you guys know the general layout of. You've been here for 10 days. I'm assuming you know generally where things are. You may not have gone down there because of it is outside and it's a dark, dank cellar, but that's up to you.
Sure. There's not a way to get down there from inside, is there?
Yes, yeah. There is.
Huh?
Yeah, we're not going outside the building, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Well, I'll go. Who else
Yeah.
is coming?
Suppose I shall. It sounds fun.
You'll need my dress, so.
All right, this sounds like a good time for a conflict.
How much stress are we burning?
It's a long dress.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
All right, I would like whoever would like to take the lead on this, as it is a conflict as you're trying to go down to the wine cellar. I would say just to find the general, like in the general direction, like where it is in the house. But I just want somebody to roll some dice because I think it's so. Whoever would like to lead the kind of, basically whoever wants the responsibility of rolling the dice.
I think Rona volunteered.
I
Okay.
think
Sure.
so too.
All right, let's have a roll.
I'll
So you're
do
gonna roll 10d6. We're looking for 1 6.
How old is Rona?
Like early 50s?
Okay. I
Older lady, but not that old.
was gonna say, be careful.
Oh shit. Well, that's how that
You
starts.
do it.
Begin.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
Wait, I'm being impulsive because I'm tired of sitting in this room, so I'm definitely.
Okay, but I will tell you that doing that, you will only be able to re-roll 1 die because you only have 1 1.
Ah, shit. I'm
you would
definitely thought this out, and I'm not being at all impulsive.
You would have to roll a 6.
Do it.
Should I just do it? This is a one shot. It's a one-time game. I'm doing
Sure.
it.
Okay, so
All
what's
right.
happened for people watching? She's rolled the 10d6. That's 1d6 per candle that we have lit. You have to roll 1 6 for success. Any ones are removed from the pool. However, she did not roll a single success. So this would end the scene, and we would go down to 9 candles, shortening the game. But she's going to do a reroll on her 1 1 because she is impulsive and hoping to roll a 6. If you roll anything but a 6, the scene ends. Go ahead. That's a 3. Okay. So let's talk about that. I'm going to remove a candle here. There we go. Now we're going to do something. So I'm going to say that you find the door to the wine cellar, even though you did fail. Now we're going to do something called telling of truths, where we're going to expand the narrative of the story. I'm going to start. The first truth is always that the world is dark. So that's number 1. The second truth is going to go to the person who failed on the die roll. So that's going to be you. It can be anything about the world that you want to make true, anything about the situation that you want to make true. You could say, I'm not going to give you ideas. I'll let you come up with something. So you tell me something that will expand the narrative. It could be, maybe I will give a couple examples. Like, we are scared. I hear something. A cold breeze runs through. A window cracks. It doesn't have to. You don't have to make it something that's good for the players, although you can. But you can make it something that's bad for you, something that makes the story better, as we're just trying to tell a group story. So you go right ahead.
Oh. I think the second truth is that I fall down the stairs.
Okay, that's wonderful. All right, Sly, you get the next truth. You could say she breaks her ankle. You could say,
Or you could not go that hardcore that soon.
well, I'm just saying, you can do whatever
Round
you want.
one,
I'm
game's
just giving
over.
examples. I'll tell you that as you guys go around and tell truths, when it comes back to me, I generally make things worse.
That was very loud, and we maybe missed some of the scratching.
Okay, great. It makes a lot of noise as she falls down the stairs. All right, Keisha.
I inspect why she fell down the stairs and see that, oh, is that blood?
Okay. So the top stair is covered in blood?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Jeremy.
Who's the guy upstairs?
Andre.
He's not alone.
Okay. Andre is not alone. Jasmyn. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 6. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's number 6.
When she fell down the stairs, I'm at the back because I'm very scared about what's going on, and I definitely heard scratching, and it sounded like it might have come from inside the house.
Inside the house. Okay. Like behind you somewhere? Not like in the basement?
Yeah, not right behind us, but like somewhere at the very back of the house. I heard something, but it sounds like it's inside the house, not outside.
Okay, we're starting off strong here. Not only is the top stair covered in blood, but it looks like something was dragged down the stairs. So that's 8. So the last one will go to Emily.
Yes. The wine cellar's full.
Beautiful. Perfect. All right. So we're going to start.
We got wine.
We are now at 9 candles, and whoever wants to take the reins. So, not Mal. I'm sorry. What's your character's name? Rhona goes flying down the stairs, slipping on a pool of blood, and you can't. The rest of you can't see the bottom, but you hear a thud with a sickly splat.
Oh.
Rhona, are you okay? Rhona?
Ow.
Seems fine to me.
Because it was 10 candles, you didn't seriously injure. If it was like 4 candles, you'd have like a broken one.
Okay, Mal, get your
How's the
skirt,
wind
get your
out of
skirt
me?
going. Let's go.
Okay.
Did you guys hear something? Did you hear something?
Yeah,
behind
I
us?
heard Rhona fall down the stairs.
Mm.
What did you
Sorry,
don't
I
think
called
that
her
was it.
Rhona. It's what the hell is the name?
Rhona.
Oh, I'm right. Never mind. Continue.
Yeah.
rip stuff up off the dress? Here you go.
Does
What did you hear?
Scratching, but I think it came in from the back room.
Rhona, as you're laying on the ground, your eyes are slowly kind of adjusting to it. The whole house is dark, but it's particularly more dark down here in the cellar because there's absolutely no windows where any kind of moonlight or anything is coming in. You see, not only is it like a wine cellar, but there's also like, it almost seems like a room where they would like prepare meat. Like there's like a table and there's a deer on it that's been skinned.
Who does that in the wine?
What are the odds we could cook that?
It stinks. It's been there for a while. It's probably been there for 10 or so
10
days.
days.
And it's not refrigerated. It is cool down here.
Do we get the torch lit?
Who's lighting the torch?
I'll light the torch.
Roll the dice.
Oh, come on. Okay.
So you're rolling 9. Okay.
Hey,
3 successes, no ones. So no problem. You light up the torch. It flares up, and you can start heading down if you'd like.
Why is there blood on the stair?
there's a deer down here.
It doesn't look like deer blood.
I don't know. I mean, it's on the table over there.
There's a
What
deer
does
on the
deer
table?
blood look like? Is it different colors?
I don't know. It's not my bag.
You can
think it's
basically tell me what it looks like at this point until I call for rolls.
Well, something's been dragged
So
through it.
you want to say that it's
Maybe this is just Rona's skid mark, right?
Of course. Or it could have
Sure.
been the deer itself. You are jumping to conclusions. It's been dark for some time. We're all right.
There's
Everything's
wine down
fine.
here. Get some wine.
I don't like him.
Yes. Are you talking to me?
What? No. I'm gonna step over the top step and make my way down to see if Rona's okay.
Come
Okay, so
down,
what-
get some wine.
with the torch lit. You can easily see that the stairs are slick, so you don't have to roll to make it down. Getting down into the cellar, it is just a full wine cellar, and there is kind of like a side area where it looks like maybe that's where someone would prepare meat that they hunt out in there's a forest kind of area and whatnot. But since it is true that the wine cellar is still stocked, there's still quite a bit of wine.
Can we find any
Oh.
weapons?
Well, this is inspiring. I'm
Oh, I
gonna
heard-
take
I heard someone ask if they wanted to find something. What was that, Sly?
Uh-oh.
Can we find any weapons?
Sure. Would you like to look around?
I guess so.
Okay, so roll 96.
You can do it.
I see 2 successes and no failures. I can't oppose that roll. So what would happen is if there was a bunch of dice missing from the pool, I would roll all the ones that are missing, and if I have more success than you do, I say what you find. But I cannot because I can only roll 1 die and I can't beat 2. So you tell me what you find.
I don't know. There's like
There is a meat station. There's a station with a skinned deer, so you might find some kind of cleaver or cats fighting.
Oh no!
That was
Cats
legit.
behave.
Yeah.
I guess.
So what do you find there?
Some like knives that are good to break down big game.
Okay, so I'd say probably a butcher's cleaver and maybe like a skinning knife of some sort.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
Okay.
a couple hatchets.
An assault
Okay.
rifle? I might have
Well,
went
I
too
mean-
far.
Yeah, I think you
already
would.
took the gun, so
That's true.
Let's say you find a butcher's cleaver, a skinning knife, and a another just large knife. So 3 knives.
I'm gonna go and grab some of those wine bottles.
I've got.
Rona
I've
is
got
okay,
2.
right? Is she standing up?
Yeah, she gets up, dusts herself off.
Did you break a hip?
No. Don't be ridiculous. I'm in excellent shape.
Are you?
Yeah. Might have a little limp.
There it is.
Yeah, that's
If
right.
I drink enough of this wine, I won't feel a thing.
Yeah, maybe we should take some extra for ourselves, right?
Yeah, this is like this cellar is like the stock of wine that wasn't like put out for the wedding. Like this is the nice stuff.
The
I was
good
just about to
stuff.
say, if this was my family here, this would be empty. So clearly not my family celebrating a wedding.
All right, so you scoop up some wine. How much would you like to take?
I have 2 bottles, one for drinking, one for hitting things.
Okay, another improvised weapon. Perfect.
I will also grab 2.
Okay,
Is there a bag or something down here I can use?
sure. Roll the dice.
Oh my
terrifying every time to roll the dice.
9.
Yep. So you're looking for like a satchel of some sort?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. 2 1s. Beautiful.
2 6s though.
Yeah, you find. Actually, hold on a minute. I get to roll 2 dice if I roll. Okay. No, you tell me. What do you find?
I'm gonna find like a, not like a backpack, but like a woven sort of basket.
Like a gift basket?
No. Like maybe that they gather grapes out in the winery, out in the vineyards
Okay.
with. Like, but something old school that's just been thrown down here. And yeah, I start filling that with bottles of wine.
Okay. Great. All right, you got a bunch of wine. Where to next?
Upstairs. Rhona, do you need
Yeah.
help?
No,
Sorry.
I'm fine.
All right, so you head back upstairs. You're now back into the. You find your way back to the main kind of ballroom area.
Chugging.
I want to take a walk around the main floor to make sure all the doors are locked.
Okay. Like all the exterior, the doors to the exterior.
Yes. Like
Okay.
I put my bag of wine down before we go upstairs to confront the guy up there for the keys. And someone mentioned there was noise before, so I'm gonna go make sure all the doors are locked.
Okay. Give me a roll just because I want to see how this is going to turn out. Is it going to be 7 dice?
7.
Yep, because you lost 2 on the last roll.
Oh.
Okay. No successes. So you can re-roll the 1-1 if you want, or we can end the scene.
How do I reroll the 1-1?
You would have to burn one of your traits if you have it on top.
No, I'm not gonna burn it.
Okay, so we're gonna go down to 8 candles here. All right, and then we'll start by telling some truths again. Okay, first truth: the world is dark. Jeremy.
I find the back door unlocked.
Okay, back door is unlocked. Unlocked and open, or just unlocked?
No, it was unlocked.
Okay. Jasmyn.
I'm hearing things get closer and I start to get a nosebleed.
Oh, all right. That's 3. Emily.
You said the other guy's upstairs, right?
Yeah, his office is upstairs.
In comparison to us. Okay.
Yep.
There's something in front of the door to the office.
Like something like blocking the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to be more specific what it is?
No.
Okay. Sly.
Starting to get a little bit unhinged.
Okay. Is that from the wine?
That's from the 10 days
Okay.
of being terrified.
Starting to wear on you. Okay. 5. Keisha. Sorry, Keisha's 6.
It also sounds like there might be at least one or maybe more things scuttling about on the roof.
Okay. I love that you guys are just going completely negative. It's making my job way easier. Okay. All right, Jer, you're number 7. And then Jasmyn will have the last one.
I can see Reverend Doug's wife running to the back door from the barn.
Running towards the house?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell how she looks?
No.
from this distance? No. No? Okay.
I recognize
Doug.
her. I recognize her because she was wearing a really gaudy outfit.
That's not inaccurate. Okay. This just took a turn. Jasmyn?
That's spooky because I was sure I heard my name, but I didn't want to tell anybody that.
Perfect. Okay. So let's start our next scene with 8 candles.
I want to play this in person
And we'll
sometime,
start with the person who ended the scene. So Jeremy, you get to the back door. Sorry, not Jeremy. Cody gets to the back door, finds that it's unlocked. I'm going to say there's some like glass panels on either side of the door, and you think you see Reverend Doug's wife running towards the house from the barn, which is quite a ways back. Just in the moonlight, you catch a glimpse.
I'm gonna be like, Reverend Doug, come here quick, and I'm gonna open the back door for his wife.
Okay, I'd like you to roll.
How many dice am I rolling?
8. Okay. You open the back door, no problem. No failures. So, you open the back door and you see her running towards the house. You also think you make out something that she's running.
Like
small, kind of small and dark figure, but it's hard to tell how dark it is.
I'll yell at her to run faster.
Okay. Does she have the rifle with her?
Do I have to roll to see if she has the rifle with her? In that case,
nope. No, no, because it would be part of your truth.
Did she take a rifle with her?
She was with Michael, who had the rifle.
No, she doesn't have the rifle.
Okay.
Or actually, yes, she does have the rifle. She does have the rifle.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you call for Doug.
I'm like, Doug.
Go.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Close
I
the
think
door,
we
close the
should
door,
maybe
close the door.
close the door. This seems a little dangerous, and I'm going to go over and try to close it.
Before she's in?
I am going to run to the door, and I need to get my wife. She's out there. I know she was alive.
Yeah, I do not let Fai close the door.
Okay. There isn't really opposed rules in this game, but I will say I'm going to have Fai roll, and if you succeed, you get the door.
How dare you?
Well, how many am I rolling?
8. Okay, so 8, 6. We have 2 successes, 1 failure. So we're gonna lose a die and go to 7. But you slam the door shut. I'd say you probably catch Cody off guard, and you just push the door shut. Are you locking it as well?
Maybe we wait until she is close enough to open it. Don't just let it open this whole time.
She's a ways off. Like the barn is pretty far away. Like he just caught a glimpse of her.
I'm gonna start waving at her through the window.
Sure.
Come on.
I'm gonna be like, give me a knife. Give me a knife.
I do.
I take the knife and I try to throw the door open and run out to get her.
Okay.
I would also like to take a knife and try to get her.
Okay. So one of you has a cleaver and one of you has like a kitchen knife. I'll say.
I want the kitchen knife and I want to hold it like not up from my hand. Like I want to try to look like a badass and hold it like off the bottom of my fist.
Roll the dice. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Are you letting him know? Like, is anybody trying to stop him from opening this door you just shut?
We don't even know if that's really her.
That's a good point. Thank you for telling me
That's
that.
actually a very good point. Well, if you say that out loud, Fai hesitates.
I did say that.
I can
out loud.
feel it in my bones and in my aura that it is her. It has
Your
to be
nose
her.
is bleeding.
That made me less convinced, if anything.
It's her.
Oh god.
We can't let her die out there. Get out of the way, you psycho photographer.
Okay, you swing the door open.
All
Are
right.
you running
Yeah.
out into the night?
I'm running out to get her. Yes.
We
Okay.
closed the door behind them.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
I look back over my shoulder. I'm like, don't you lock that fucking door!
Flip.
Doug, are you running out as well?
Yeah, that's my wife. I thought I would never see her again.
Okay, so the two of you go charging headlong into the darkness. I would like one of you to make the roll.
Can I watch through the window with my camera?
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
doing that.
Go ahead,
Oh,
Doug. Go
oh,
ahead, Doug.
Oh,
Taking pictures of us dying.
Do you have the flash on?
Is it
Yeah.
7?
We're at 7 dice. Yeah.
What's in the box?
So you're just like.
oh, sorry. I
just
thought you
snapping.
meant, is it 7?
You see a flash going off behind you. Okay, so that's a success. We're going to go to 6 dice. All right. Doug, you go running out towards her, and Cody's right behind you, brandishing a knife like a gangster. You get to the middle of between the barn and the house, and you kind of crash into your wife, and she falls into your arms.
We do a hot U-turn and us and Cody right back to the door.
Yeah, I like let them get started. I like take a couple steps backwards, watching their retreat, and then I run after them too. With my hair just gloriously flowing in the wind.
Get ready to open the door. They're coming back.
oh, but don't be too ready. They may not make it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, was I smiling? Sorry.
As you guys are running towards the house, you see like camera flashes going off from the door.
Yes. Oh, beautiful. Inspiring.
How do you still have battery in that?
I don't. Yeah, you should probably save that.
True.
Also,
So
I can't see them, so because I'm blinded. So
yeah, it's as the you get like little like visions of them running towards the door as the camera's like flashing like on and off. The three of you
Under
get
my
to the
breath,
door.
I'm singing like "Glory of Love." I am a man who will fight for you. Like inspired by the Reverend and his wife.
Open. They're here.
You open the door, and the three of them kind of like fall into the hallway. And as you look down at Carrie, and she's covered in like bumps and like kind of oozy, sort of.
Oh.
Like her arms are all messed up and like dewy green.
I'm gonna close the door and lock it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at Fai and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Don't worry, that's just a
Something I
skin
think.
condition she already had. That's not anything new. It's okay.
What is it?
It's a little bit of leprosy, but we're getting it taken care of before with pills and stuff. But it's not like
It's not
alien
contagious. That's
type
actually a
of
fallacy.
problem.
That's actually a fallacy. I read a book. Leprosy, not contagious. Fallacy.
you can read.
Oh, come on.
Just because he's beautiful doesn't mean he can't be smart too.
Fireproof.
She kind of like she's kind of in and out of consciousness as she like falls to the floor. You look at her, and she's covered in these like pussy boils all up her arms, and her dress is like raked across the back with claw marks, like 4 claws right across, and the dress is just shredded, and you can see like these pussy green wounds underneath her her skin, and it looks like her stomach is like cut kind of like half open, but not like just a big gash across her stomach.
She run.
How was she running with that many wounds?
I don't know. Jeremy made it true.
The power of love.
I start pouring alcohol on her to sanitize.
pouring
No.
wine.
It'll kill the germs or whatever it is. Like shaking
I'm
us.
just like slowly backing away.
This is clearly like, are those? I once dated a girl with herpes, and it didn't look anything like that. So maybe these are radiation burns or something.
The rifle is actually laying on the ground.
Maybe it was a bomb. Maybe that's why all the power went out.
Then what are the weird creepies?
I don't know. Maybe they're just irradiated people.
Spirits.
Could be a new
Spirits!
species.
Doug! Doug, you're not
I can talk to
helping.
them.
You think you could talk to them?
Well, I do dabble a little bit in psychic readings.
Mm.
When I was running back to the house, did I see any on the roof?
You didn't. No, I'm gonna say you didn't notice.
Oh,
Do I see any on my camera when I was taking pictures? I was really hoping to get glimpses of them. I didn't really care about the people.
Give me a
What?
roll.
clearly.
Give me a roll. 6 dice.
Give me a reason to care.
My hair.
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
Oh.
Oh, ho. Okay. So that is a success.
But that's a
with
lot of
4
ones.
So if you wanted, you did succeed. That's fine. If you want to re-roll any of the ones, you can by using a trait to extend the scene, like by adding those dice back to the pool, or you can just let it go down, and we're down to 2 dice.
I'm gonna try to extend the scene.
Okay.
I am kind of actually annoyed with everyone making a fuss over this woman on the floor, and all I really care about is just the pictures, and I'm trying to like see if I can't see anything through that, and I'm clearly agitated and very like impatient about trying to figure it out and quiet everyone down.
And you're using your impatient trait.
Yep.
Perfect. I love it. So just re-roll 4d6. Okay, no ones. So we're staying at 6 dice still. Okay, and you did succeed with 1 success, so I'm gonna roll 3. We tied. The tie goes to the storyteller, so I will tell you what you see on your. So through the viewfinder, as you're like taking these shots, you see like a small, probably 3.5 to 4 foot tall, kind of black outline. You can't really. It's just like it's dark, but you just see a different level of dark. And you can make out like long claws, and it was chased. It was like coming up behind her with its claws out. That's what you see.
Lovely.
I'm just gonna go get some water quickly.
Sure.
Uh,
Okay, so Carrie is rolling around on the pussing and oozing and moving between
is
consciousness.
there a couch or something that we can move her to?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm
you
not
can take
touching
to
her. Reverend Doug can do that.
Yeah, I'm not touching that either.
I love her. I'll do it.
I prefer to be clean.
And you do notice the smell of gunpowder, like the rifle was fired recently.
She's got GSR.
Maybe the rifle's even a little.
I'm gonna pick up the rifle and see if there's. I'm not sure I'm really good at guns, but like, can I sort of try to figure out if it's still loaded?
Sure, roll.
What?
You're looking to see if there's ammunition left in the weapon.
Yeah.
That is a conflict.
Maybe I don't want to do that then.
Wood or wood? Well, you already said it, so roll
How many dice?
6.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, nuts.
I love watching people accidentally walking into roll. Okay, you only lose 1 die. You're successful. How many do I have? You're 6, so I have 4. You tell me how many bullets.
4.
4. Okay. So 2 shots. We'll say 2 shots are missing from this. It's one of those like rifles, like a hunting rifle you would side.
Okay.
So it's missing 2 out of the 6 bullets.
We've got a gun.
And I would say because you passed that, you have like a general
We've
use
got a gun. Let's go upstairs and get the keys. And then we can get out to those vehicles.
Sure.
Okay. What are you doing with Carrie, Doug?
Is there somewhere elevated that I can like put her to the side, and then I'm gonna see if I can use a little bit of my vest to kind of like cover some of her wounds, apply some pressure, and sing sweet nothings to her.
Okay, great. We'll say you get her up on like a table or a couch, whatever you would prefer. Get her a little elevated, and you're going to try and perform a little bit of makeshift medicine on her, I guess.
Little patch up, yeah.
Okay, I'd like you to roll 5 dice.
He's using the power of love.
That's the power of love. Oh, yeah.
Nice roll, Reverend.
Yeah.
The Reverend laying down the sick love.
2 successes on 6 dice, so I have 4 dice.
And then a hero comes along.
Why don't you tell me what kind of condition she's in? And, or if you maybe what you do wakes her up. It's up to you.
She's still not great, but she's like a little more stable now that she's like comfortable and like not oozing everywhere so much, and she like comes to a little bit.
Okay. Doug, is that you?
Oh, Carrie, I thought I'd never see you again.
Oh, what's the other guy? I was with Michael. Michael's gone. Michael's gone.
What happened?
They
What did you see?
got him. They got him.
They? What? Who's they? What? Is it people?
I saw them and then I looked at them and they disappeared. But they dragged him into the barn and I ran away. He tried to shoot. He shot them. They just disappeared. And then they came back and they grabbed him. And I just ran. One got me in the back. Something got me in the back. Do you have my rocks?
Yes, I have all of your amethysts. It's all right.
Oh. So she's a little hysterical, but she's in and out. But she's, she seems to be like
Because
maybe she's a little more stable at this point.
Because it's a truth. Can we notice that Mal is a little on edge?
Yes. Yep.
Are you okay?
I just think that we need to know as much as we can about them because we need to know, because if we don't know, then we can't fight them.
I don't think we should fight them. Don't you think we should just get out of here?
So we're supposed to just sit here and wait forever? Like,
No,
what if they're waiting outside?
We'll go get in the trucks and we'll drive away.
What if they're between us and the trucks? We can't see them.
I lift the gun a bit. I'm like, I'll protect you.
He tried to shoot them and it didn't work.
Yeah, but he wasn't me.
You do have good hair.
Thank you.
That's some gun-toting hair.
That helps your aim.
Young love. Ugh.
Agreed.
So do you put Carrie's amethysts out for her, or the healing amethysts?
Yeah, I like put them like on her chakras and like around her, and like I sing to her and I like do the ohms, and I'm trying to find the healing frequency. I'm like, it's okay, we're gonna get through this. We've been through worse. Remember that time when little Boots, he almost didn't make it? It's gonna be okay.
What kind of reverend is this guy?
Wow. I love those cats. I just want to go home.
Okay, let's get Carrie home.
And
That's the game plan.
And then she passes out. feeling the comfort of the amethysts, the healing power, and she closes her eyes and she's alive.
What's a chakra?
Don't know.
I don't know, but they are very weird.
Let's go get the keys, and I'm gonna motion for people to follow me. I'm gonna go to the steps. Don't forget the wine. He likes the wine.
I've got one full and one for a weapon, and I bust one on a corner, so it's sharp like a broken bottle.
You could have drank it first.
I dumped it out on her.
What?
Oh yeah, she's covered in wine apparently.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the gun. Have we still got the torch somewhere?
Yep.
Okay. If someone wants to follow me.
You're probably gonna need to rewrap it and like with some more skirt or whatnot, but
Grab a tablecloth and soak it in some.
Hey, let her use the skirt.
Okay.
I rip more off of the dress.
you got like a little mini skirt on now at this point.
It was a long dress, guys. There's like quite a bit left.
Is it polyester or a natural fabric?
Whatever's most flammable.
Polyester.
We want something that burns long. We want something that burns long, not fast and melts to the stick.
I mean, the tablecloths are probably polyester too, so.
Yeah, you're right.
Very nice tablecloths. You start
I've got some cottons on, but they're soiled. I'm going.
You start heading up the stairs, dear?
If someone's gonna follow me with some light, yes.
Okay. And who has the weapons?
I still have one.
I think you had the skinning knife, the small.
I'll pass the kitchen knife over because I have a gun now.
Take that, thank you.
And
maybe not to Fai.
I greatly appreciate it. I know my way around knives.
Why don't I doubt that?
And Doug has the hatchet. Okay. You get to the top of the stairs. You go around the corner, and you can see something blocking. I guess you didn't say what it was, so I'm gonna say. Let's say a part of the ceiling collapsed because you didn't specify. And there's a good amount of rubble in front of the door, and there's a hole looking up.
Okay, I'm gonna move over to the hole. I'm gonna motion whoever has the light to follow me. I'm gonna point the gun like up in the hole.
Okay. I don't think that's a roll. You see a nice sized hole, probably about 1.5 feet in diameter. But you also notice there's like claw marks in it, like along the wood, and where it looks like.
I'm gonna point that out to everybody. I'm like, what the? What made that?
Oh, I think I know.
Are you smiling?
Is it like open all the way to the sky?
No, you can just see into the attic.
Oh, okay.
You see a bunch of mannequins up there.
I'm gonna give the gun to Mal.
Because it's creepy.
I'm gonna give the gun to Mal and try to move some of the rubble out of the way.
Okay. That's a roll.
Of course it is.
We're at 5 dice.
In your face.
Nope, in my face. I'm just helping tell the story.
How dare
I'm gonna
you.
roll. I have more successes, so I'll decide what happens. Success. No, I'll just say that you clear most of the rubble out of the way. You reach for the handle, and the door is locked.
Like as I finish clearing the rubble, I sort of like shake the hair and.
Okay, Fai's gonna take a picture of that. That seems like a beautiful scene right there. So he takes a quick shot.
Okay, great.
Did you say if there was a directionality on like the claws? Do they look like they're coming into the building or going up into the attic?
They look like say something was up in the attic, put its claws into the floor and rip.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
great. I'm gonna knock on the door.
And I'm gonna say there's you once you get under that hole, you feel a breeze.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like,
Knock on the door.
"Hey, asshole, are you in there?"
There's no response.
Don't be so loud. They can hear us.
Sorry.
I will say now that you're closer to the wind or to the door, you do hear like a bit of. You hear like something like there's some air coming into the room from like
Into the hallway, like from the upstairs.
into the room, like there's possibly like an open window in that room or something.
Can I open the door?
It is locked.
Don't open the door.
Okay, how are you going to try and
Why?
open the door?
We got.
Oh,
to get
don't
in
open the door.
Mal, the keys are in there.
But if the window's open, maybe they already got him. Maybe the keys are gone.
We gotta find out. You've got the gun. You've got the gun. You'll be okay. I'm gonna. Can I grab some debris and sort of?
I was gonna say the same thing.
Do you want to do that with me,
Is
Rona?
there? Sure. Is there like a
There's no help
beam
back.
big enough to? Is there a beam big enough to like break the handle off, like the door handle?
Can we see through
Sure.
like the keyhole or something first? Can we try?
Yeah, you can find like a nice chunk of like concrete, but like
Hang on.
yeah, let's say concrete.
Mal's
from the
peeking
ceiling.
through the keyhole.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, let's have a roll. 5 dice. Yeah. Why don't you tell him? Oh wait, hold on. I got to roll against that. Nope. Tell me what you see.
The window is open.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. And his name's Andre.
Mhm.
Andre's not there.
Okay.
So how does that work with my truth that he's not alone? So wherever he is, he's not alone, but he doesn't have to be in this room, right?
They took him.
You can't. You don't know that. The keys could still be in there. Rona. Breach.
Okay. Where?
Five dice.
Oh,
Oh,
come on.
0 successes and 0 chance for a reroll. So we're gonna go down to 7 candles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're gonna start by telling some truths here. The first truth is that the world is dark. Rona, what is your truth?
The keys are not inside the room.
Okay. Mel?
Opening the door is a big mistake.
Okay.
I'm not clarifying why.
Yep. And you're not saying that the door was open. Like you could say we opened the door, but you're just saying that if opened, you
Opening
opened.
it is a big mistake.
Gotcha. Okay, that's 3. Keisha?
But potentially could have a payoff because there's clearly a letter that Andre wrote inside.
Okay. You could say that she saw a letter.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's 4. Cody?
Mal looks better in a torn dress than a regular dress.
Okay. That's
It's a
5.
truth. It's a truth.
All right. Reverend Doug?
I use some of the rubble while they're poking about to create a makeshift little thing for me to drag my wife with.
Oh, so you make like a makeshift stretcher?
That's brilliant.
Yeah. But something that I can like over my shoulders so I can just pull her. That way I don't have to pull anybody else
A little
or like
sled.
drag anybody else down.
Sled.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, great. And then I get the last one. The batteries in your flash die.
The camera flash?
Yeah, the camera flash dies. Okay, new scene. 7 candles. You're still standing outside of the door.
Did the door handle break when she hit it?
Nobody used a truth to say that it did, so no.
I'm going to say to Mal, is there another door in? Did you see another door?
I just saw the window open. Oh, opening this door is going to be such a big mistake. We shouldn't do it.
Okay, then let's not open the door. Rev, can you boost me into the attic? Maybe I can break into the room from the attic.
I just got these old hips replaced, so I'm ready. I can boost you.
Wait, how old is Reverend?
Do one of these. Put the hands together. Get like this.
He's in his 60s. Okay.
A lot of my weight comes from my hair, so
I'm not.
You'll
I'm not
just fly when I boost you then.
just give me a boost up, and I'll peek into the attic and see if it's okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll to boost him up. The group do that. Cody, you get your head up in there, and once your beautiful locks are up in the attic, you can see that it is very dark. There's a bunch of mannequins and some chests, like what you would picture in like a kind of grandpa's attic kind of thing. There's like a bunch of chests full of like old clothes, like winter clothes and stuff like that. And there is like I just keep picturing Christmas Vacation.
I know, I am too. I can go full Chevy Chase up here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm picturing. But there is like that small window he's kind of like peeking out.
Yeah,
there's one of those, and it's open.
I'm gonna like holding onto the edge. I'm gonna like look down, and I'm gonna be like, "There's an open window. Maybe I can go out that and then down through the window into the room."
That sounds like a grand idea. I encourage this.
Sounds terrible.
Well, how else are we getting in the room?
Exactly.
The keys could be in there. I know he's not there, but the keys could be in there.
All right. Might as well try.
Push me up. Watch the buttocks.
All right, so you get up into the attic, and
Cody Hart.
You squeeze out the small window, and you're gonna try and like scale along the house to get into that because it's kind of around.
Oh, it's around.
It's like around a little bit and then down because you're in the attic.
Can I just like look where the plaster, like if we're thinking this is like a Christmas Vacation attic, could I just like go sort of where I'm over the room and sort of kick the plaster out?
Oh, you want to like try and like jump through the?
Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do.
Break through the floor.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Yeah, sure. So you get over about where you think the room is.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna pause. I am up here alone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to kick out the floor.
Okay. 7 dice.
7 dice. For all the tea. Here we go.
Oh, yeah,
Like
do you ever?
Cody Hart!
It's
So you kind of
like your catchphrase now.
Hurry hard!
You think you're over the room and you're kind of like stepping on the floor looking for a weak spot.
Yeah.
Right? And then you find, a spot that's got a little bit of water damage or something like that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And you just jam your foot through the floor and the bottom of your foot comes through. You stomp a few more spots around. You're making a hell of a noise, though. But you eventually make a hole big enough that you get down.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the hole into the hallway. I'm gonna be like, I kicked a hole in the roof.
So use it? I
Yes,
guess.
Go on.
It's a pretty big drop. Maybe if maybe if I
Is anything?
maybe if I could come up, I could lower him into the room.
No.
Well, then you can lower me into the room.
All right. Don't like getting dirty, but I suppose.
I'll go up too because I have the gun, so I might as well sit there and point the gun into the room.
I'm gonna like lean over with my two hands, like lie on the floor and lean down with my two hands to help pull people up.
Okay. Is there anybody that does not want to go into the?
Me.
You two are going to wait
I
outside?
gotta stay here with Carrie.
Okay. So we'll say that you're at the top of the stairs, but you can maybe still see her on the couch from the top of the stairs. So you can keep an eye on her. Okay.
I'd like to listen to see if anything heard all that ruckus while they're climbing around and stuff. See if there's anything coming our direction.
Okay. Roll. 7 dice.
Jeez. Okay. I don't trust myself to roll like any of these freaking dice.
Oh, look at that.
Like that? Have I had a single success this whole game? No.
Not with that attitude.
No, I have not.
Did you want to re-roll the 1-1 or just let the scene end?
I haven't seen any light, so I don't think I can.
See. Okay, the scene ends. All right. We're going to go down to 6 candles now. And we'll start telling some truths. Starting with Emily. Or starts with the world is dark. That is number 1.
There are spare keys to one of the vehicles somewhere else on the property.
Okay. 2.
Why would you do that to us?
You could have said in my pocket. All right. Sly.
Maybe it's
Letter was a suicide note.
Okay. Building on that note information. Perfect. Keisha?
Fai is successful in trying to help Cody, but notices that there is a chunk of hair missing on the back of Cody's head from crawling through. His hair is no longer as glorious as it once was.
Ouch. Cutting deep.
Oh!
I won't say anything.
All right, Cody. Nice bald spot at the back.
Okay, so someone had mentioned that like that the door there would be consequences for opening the door. So we can see now from looking down into the room that what was his name?
Oh no, you're in the room now because she said she successfully helped you. So you're going to be in the room at the start of the scene.
Oh. So, well, I'm still going to say this. There's a shotgun rigged to go off at whoever opens the door into the room.
Nice. Very cool. I like that a lot. All right, Doug, you got the last truth.
I'm loading Carrie up. We gotta get out of here. This is starting to be pandemonium in here.
Okay. So you could say you successfully load her onto your makeshift sled.
So just to be clear then,
Yeah.
Rhona is in the hallway by herself then, right?
Yes, because what Jasmyn said would mean she'd have to go downstairs to carry on.
Okay.
Okay.
great.
So that shotgun rig changes how he killed himself.
Thanks for
so
pointing that out, Jer.
Maybe he jumped out the window because the window's open.
I think that's what we're gonna have to go with. Okay. Starting with 6 candles and go.
Hold on. I never specified what that meant, though. Like, maybe he threw himself into the wild. Maybe the suicide note was, you don't know. We
I
don't
know, that's fair. That's fair.
I guess we'll know if somebody reads the note. All right, Jerry, you're in the room. Reverend Doug is downstairs getting Carrie onto the sled. Keisha and Emily are both in the attic, and I believe
No.
Mal is.
Mal's
I'm not in the
attic.
attic. I'm in the hallway.
Mal's in the attic. I'm sorry. Okay. So you successfully get down into the room. You see that there's a shotgun rigged to like a string. The triggers like rigged to a string. If somebody opens the door, it looks like it'll go off. And you don't see Andre, and you don't see keys, but there's a note on the desk.
I'm checking the note.
Okay. The note says, and it's really like sloppily written because you can tell he was pretty clearly drunk when he wrote this. It says along the lines of, day 7, I can't do it anymore. And yeah, I was not prepared to write a suicide note, so basically says he can't go on anymore, and he's going to take his own life. And now that you're in the room, you look out the window, and there's a body on the floor outside the window.
I'm gonna unrig the shotgun.
Okay. Roll. How'd you not see that coming?
I'm clearly not standing in front of it, though. How many dice do I have to roll?
6. Okay.
Jesus!
Oh. Okay. Success with 4 failures. Did you want to use a reroll?
Well, my
You
my
do still success.
moment's on top, so it doesn't.
Okay, so you lose 4 dice. So we go down to 2. Okay, you successfully disarm the shotgun, and you can open the door if you.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm gonna open the door so that I can see Rona. I'm gonna tell the 2 up in the attic like they can come down or go down the other way, whatever's easiest for them.
Okay.
And then I want to search the room for keys.
Okay.
If I pass you the shotgun, will you catch me?
Yeah.
Wait, did pass me the guns? Don't.
I think she said she was
going
gonna
to
give me the gun.
You don't want
I'm
to
also
shoot her
right
when you're
here.
catching her.
I can hold on to the gun.
Okay.
Hey, since we're split up a little bit, what are you doing downstairs?
You cut out at the end.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just said because we're kind of split at the moment. What are you doing once you get her up onto the sled?
I'm gonna start pulling her out of the room so I can like come towards where everybody else is.
Okay, you want to say you want to bring her upstairs?
Yes.
Okay, so you get her upstairs on the sled and you lay it down, so she's now laying in the hallway so you're all kind of in the same area. Did you open the door?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the door to the room is open, and anybody can now see that out the body on the ground, like 3 floors down.
I'm gonna help Mal and whoever else. Actually, no, I'm not helping. Fai there. He can get out of the attic himself.
Yeah, he's gonna go around to the door instead.
Can we search the office for keys?
Sure. Roll 2 dice.
On my way down, the dress.
Oh,
gets
actually,
caught.
no. Sorry. No, because Mal said there are no keys in the office. You search the office and you don't find them.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to
And
roll.
now there's a big long slit up the side of the dress.
This is
You're
fantastic. Well, if the keys aren't here, I then look out the window at the dead body lying on the ground. They got to be down there, maybe in his pocket.
Should I down? I'm joking.
We should be able to go down and out the front door and get to his body.
Not that far from the building, yeah?
Yeah.
Quick out and back in.
Like, if they're not here, he had the keys, right? We know he had the keys.
Do we?
Yeah. I wouldn't lie to you.
Okay. I guess your hair's not full of lies.
I like adjust my hair and realize there's something missing at the back.
If I just reaches out just in time to like grab your hand and slowly lower it, like, don't worry about that.
It looks fine. Let me take a picture.
Okay. So Reverend Doug just reaches the top of the stairs, and I'm like, Rev, we got to go back down. I'll help you.
So who's
Thank
sitting
you.
at the window
It's
with
getting
me?
hard in my older age.
Sorry, what was that, Mal?
Who's sitting at the windows with me with the gun so that we can cover you?
Or are you going to cover me from the window? Well, if we get out to the body and he has the keys, we can then just move right onto the truck. So we should all go together.
I'll just jump from the window and you can catch me again.
Okay.
Princess Bride style.
Oh, that's gonna go well.
I don't think you should be in the house alone, though.
You right.
Come on, we're all gonna go for it. We can do this. We have to do this.
We'll wait by the door, and when you say you have the keys, we'll run out.
Okay, but we have to go slow.
Okay.
We have to go slow, and we have to wait a couple minutes to see if we can hear any of the scratching.
Okay. Let's get down to the front door. We'll get down to the door that's closest to the body. And then we're going to pause and listen for scratching.
I think we're actually gonna pause and take our break for 5 minutes as we
Okay.
get to the front door. I think that's a good time to use the washroom.
We
This
can
game is
tol-
freaking awesome.
we'll totally do that. Here we go.
Ginger Bros.
We got the Canada Dry Ginger Ale out. We're ready to play.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that Mountain Dew and Doritos? Is that usually what you need for role-playing games?
I think so.
Anyway, we're back. So we are at 6 candles with 2 dice left in the pool, which is not good for whoever rolls next. But we are heading down to the front door, and I believe Cody was going to go outside and see if he could find the keys on this body. So is that right?
Yeah. Is everybody down? Is everybody down at the front door then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'll
I
go
think,
out.
right?
I'll go
We
out.
need to wait. Do we hear anything?
Oh, yeah.
Not at the moment.
I'll go out
All is quiet.
and I'll get the keys. If the keys are there, I'll call for you and we'll all move. Can we see the truck? Through a window or
It's
something?
in the barn.
It's in the barn.
Yeah, the truck and the ATV are in the barn.
But Carrie said they were in the barn. Okay, that's fine. We have to do it, right? We have to do it. We have to get out of here. We're running out of food. Okay. If the keys are there, I'm going to call for you, and then you guys have to come out of the house with me, and then we all head for the barn.
All right.
Very well.
Is
Okay.
is Doug coming to cover me?
If we can run carrying Carrie, because I can't leave her behind and trust
Oh,
that these
Doug.
people are going to bring her with them.
Okay, then I guess I'm going by myself. And then I look around I say that, but I look around the room at everybody, like looking for a
Oh.
volunteer.
Fine, I'll come
I'll
with
go
you.
with you and I'll bring the gun.
Oh, she'll go with you,
Okay.
young folks.
All right. All right.
You're quicker on your feet, anyways.
Sorry, you're bringing the shotgun or the rifle?
Both.
Both? Okay.
I'll have the shotgun, and Mal can have the rifle. Oh,
And then you leave
the
it.
shotgun's loaded, right? Because it was pointed at
Yeah.
the door. It had to be loaded. Is it like a breech 2-shot shotgun?
It's like a pump gauge shotgun that was already pumped.
Okay. Let's go. Very carefully, we step out and start heading towards the body.
Okay, so you step out.
Someone said
and-
we heard them on the roof earlier, so I'm going to be watching the roof line.
Okay. You kind of peek your head out around. You don't see anything. It's eerily quiet. There's like a wind rustling through the vineyard. Hi, Greedo. As you step out, you've got to kind of circle. It's kind of to the side of the house from the front. and then the barn would be behind the house. So say you're going out the front door, you'd go left to where the body is,
Okay.
and you'd keep going left around the house, and the barn is out back.
All right.
Like back to back, so that we can like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to take Mal's mind off it because I know she's freaking out. So I'm gonna be like, so how did you know the lovely couple? As we like edge our way towards the body.
I grew up with her.
So you're like best friends or something?
Kind of. People were really mean to me in school, and she always was like there to take care of me. And then we didn't talk for a while, and then I got an invite to the wedding, and I felt like I should come to the wedding, but we were only supposed to be here for a few days.
Why the heck would people be mean to you?
I know things that other people don't know sometimes, or I like make.
Are you trying to force your own connection here, Cody?
GM, we don't need your comments.
I
You're
spent
trying to
some
strong
time
arm your own.
in a hospital for a little bit, and I was like really weird before that. People were mean to me because I was weird, but I wasn't prepared to be here for days and days and days and days.
People were weird. People are kind of mean to me too. I'm just trying to chase my dreams, and they. Under my breath, I'm like, "Fuck you, Amy."
All right, so as this is happening, you get to the body. You're probably 5 or 10 feet from it, and I would like one of you to.
Go ahead, Sly.
What am I?
You're rolling 2 dice. Watch this, double sixes.
Pass off the tough rolls.
Yeah. No chance for a roll. Okay, so that's a failure. That's going to end the scene there. We're going to go to
Wait.
Mhm.
Do I think we made a connection? Could I use that somehow to help us out?
You tell me.
Oh, I definitely feel like we made a connection.
Okay, we'll say you made a connection. I will say that.
So can I give my connection dice to Sly?
Yeah, you can have your moment.
I have my moment.
Yeah, you can't use the die on this roll. So next time you roll, you'll have one extra.
I can't use it to save this?
No.
Shit.
No, the scene's ending.
Okay, fine.
So go down to 5 candles. I will
I feel
start.
about that.
5 candles. The world is dark, is the first truth. Sly. So you're at the body, and then this is. You can say the keys are there if it's true.
It doesn't look like he died from impact.
Okay. Keisha.
Wait, can I change how I worded that?
Sure.
The still warm body doesn't look like it died on impact.
Okay.
There was a previous truth that there were spare keys somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
While waiting around, Fai kicks over like a little garden gnome and sees a glint of spare keys.
Okay. Are they for the truck or the ATV?
For the ATV.
Okay. So that's 2. Jer.
In a gurgle and sort of a drawn-out sigh, Carrie breathes her last breath.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. I have the 4th truth. And we're going to end with Doug. So Doug, you can talk to him if you want for killing your wife. I will say that you hear a noise behind you. And I'm going to send a hand out. And you see this coming down the stairs. Let me see.
Get out of the house.
Freaking A.
Get out of the house.
Hate you.
I don't know if you want to share that to the stream or not.
It's been shared.
So that starts like almost spider crawling down the stairs.
Get out.
Okay, Doug with the last truth.
How close is this spider crawling person to me and Carrie's body?
Like you're at like the front door, so probably it's at the top of the stairs. It's a big house. It's probably like one of those spiral staircases. So I don't know, maybe 30 or 40 feet.
Did you see that shiver I just got, man? Like
and as it's coming down, it doesn't. That photo didn't have like claws, but there are like long, like nail-like claws, and they scrape along the stairs as it starts to move down towards you. And actually, as the people that are in the hallway hear that and turn around, and you look at it like straight, like you're looking straight on, it disappears. And then you like turn your head to kind of scan the room to see where it goes, and then when you're not looking directly at it, it kind of reappears.
You should probably run now.
So basically, if you're looking straight at it, you can see it. Or sorry, you can't see it if you're looking like where its eyes would.
Do we still need a truth from Doug?
Yes.
Okay. When it reappears beside Cody and says, Cody.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
Why'd you come my way?
All right. The two of you are standing outside by the body. Somehow, it was coming down the stairs, and you look back, and it's gone. And then you look forward out the front door, and it's behind Cody, who's standing in front of the body.
But I'm back to back with Cody.
Yeah, you're right there. But it seems to be focused on Cody, as it says his name in a creepy voice. Can I hear that again?
Jeez.
All right.
It's Cody Hart, motherfucker! Oh no.
So because I'm behind Cody, can I see it? Or because I would be looking at it, I can't see it?
No, you can see it because you're looking at like the back of it. Because it's like right behind him. Like its eyes would be facing his back. So you can look and see it. Because it's not looking at you.
Oh, but I'm like, it's like right in front of me though, because...
Yep.
I just shoot at it, I guess.
Okay.
You know how someone like hears a bee in their ear and starts swatting at it and running around ridiculously? That's what Cody does. He basically just and runs awkwardly in a direction away from the whispering. And then if the gun goes off, I poop a little bit.
Okay, let's have the gun go off first. Actually, what are the rest of you that are in the house? Is there anything you want to do before this gunshot goes off? Are you just standing there in the hallway, or are you going outside?
I'm gonna scoop up the keys.
Okay.
And then if I happen to see this, am I able to take a picture even without the flash? Does it seem... Yeah, I'm going to like freeze, and then just the most like delighted smile is on my face as I see this happening, and I take a shot.
Is this your moment?
This is my moment.
All right. Can you just remind us what your moment is?
It's either having like a photograph of this picture or having some kind of connection to it.
I think
Which
that works. Yeah.
yeah.
I would say you pull up your camera and you snap a shot, and in your viewfinder you see like a claw just reaching up for Cody's back.
Great.
That would be the photo that you
It's
captured.
okay. Mal's got my back. Mal's gonna shoot it.
Okay, Doug, what are you doing?
I'm clutching Carrie as she like and dies.
Breathe her last breath. Okay. So just staying in the house at this time.
I'm screaming, wailing, crying. She just died in front of me. My moment was my getting to see her eyes again. She's dead.
Well,
you saw her eyes before, though.
yeah, I don't think she had it on top though at the time.
Maybe
I guess
she
if
dies
you
with her
use
eyes open.
a reroll and then you just like pull her eyes open a little later.
Why can't she die staring into your eyes? That would be wonderful.
Her eyes are open. She died in terror.
Oh, that's sad. Okay.
Her eyes might not be able to close if there's a pustule in the corner.
Oh, God.
I guess
I
is
love
getting
right.
better and
Oh,
better.
that's sad. Anyway,
okay, Emily, what are you doing when this monster is reaching for Cody?
I'm holding the door handles to and watching out like the window and the door to either see if they make it, and if they don't, I'm locking the door.
Okay. All right, the gun goes off. Mal, roll 5 dice.
Kapow! Do it, Mal. Do it, Mal.
Okay, so 1 success, 1 failure, so I'm going to 4 dice. I'm going to roll to pose this for narration rights. No, you tell me what happens.
I mean, so am I facing? What am like? What
Imagine
am I
we were back to back and it came at sort of the side. So you're seeing its back because it's sort of creeping up on my back.
So he heard it. He starts to run. He gets away from it. You turn and you see it right beside you, and you have the gun. You fire, and you're successful. So you can tell me what happens.
I guess I hit it.
Okay. Does it kill it? Does it drop?
Yes.
Okay. So you spin, you fire the gun, you hit it right in the head, and it slumps to the ground.
Amy has never saved my life. I immediately hug Mal.
Oh my god.
You did it!
Come on, get in here.
We should.
Keys,
bring
keys! And I jump on the body, looking for keys.
We should
Roll.
bring it. Like drag it with us.
I'm not.
We need to. We need
Oh
to
my
know
god!
what
I think he's still breathing.
No, he's dead. It was said
He's
that
pretty warm.
He's warm, but
Okay.
didn't say he was alive.
I'm going through his pockets. I am not
Okay,
dragging a
roll.
dead body.
Roll
no,
the
I
dice.
mean the thing that I just shot.
Oh, why?
Oh,
You're
Because
collecting
then
them?
we can we need to know what it is.
This is maybe why people made fun of you, Mal.
Yeah, well, it's all connected. I'm sure there's a connection somewhere. Okay. I'm sure it'll all make sense.
How many dice am I rolling to find the keys?
So roll 4 and then roll 1 separately.
Because I get my one separate because I had my
Because
moment.
you have.
From this moment. Here we go. Shit!
Not looking good so far. Roll your hope die.
Yes!
Hey, success.
Okay.
jeez.
Okay, so we do lose 2 dice though.
So we're down to 2
Unless you
dice.
wanna
No, I'm not re-rolling it.
Okay, down to 2 dice on 5. You hold on, let me think. Oh,
Oh, shit.
oh,
Oh.
well then. You find keys on him, but they're not for the truck. They're for the ATV. So you now have 2 sets of keys for an ATV.
Well, where the hell did the truck keys go? I don't care. I just look at Mal with the keys in my hand. I'm like, I got him.
We need to bring this with us.
No.
Would you two get in here?
I'm like trying to drag it. Like, there's
Okay, if Mal's gonna try to drag it, I grab it by the other foot or whatever, and we drag.
Okay, it's covered in like green pus.
Oh God!
What are you?
I like rip off
doing?
another piece of my dress and give it to you to wrap around your hands.
I'm just standing there with my mouth open.
Okay, you drag it into the front of the house.
Long. It's still like knee length.
You said there was a slit.
Yeah, up the thigh.
Factual. Well, maybe I'm a thigh guy. I don't know. We just grab this body and go.
Okay, you all run into the foyer of the house.
We drag it up the stairs. Does its head like go dunk?
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
And you see Doug.
Oh, does it have a
on
head?
the ground. It has a
I
head.
blew it off.
Oh yeah, it was a rifle. It has half a head.
Okay.
You see Doug laying there on the ground, just clutching his dead pussy wife.
I'm gonna be like, Doug, what happened?
She's gone.
I suppose love didn't save her after all.
I know that we'll be together again one day.
Who hurt you, dude?
What?
I do the hurting, my dear. Now let's take a look at this creature.
No, let's get to the barn.
I second that.
Okay, wait. I
gotta get
have
out
a
of
question.
here.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we looked at them when they're alive and they disappear, if we look at this thing, does it disappear or not because it doesn't have two eyes?
Correct. You can see it doesn't disappear. The two of you that touched it, though, instantly feel very nauseous and sick.
Can I go over and vomit on Fai's shoes?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I am not puking in front of Mal. I hold it in.
And Mal and Cody, you both kind of start feeling your skin getting very itchy and like around your hands are very itchy and very gross feeling.
I think I'm allergic to GSR, so it's okay.
Going to need a moment, and he walks out the door and closes it behind him.
Okay.
Outside.
We lock it.
And he starts making his way toward the barn with his spare keys.
We have to go to the barn.
Fine.
I don't think did any of us see Fai find the keys? I don't think we did.
I don't think so.
Just the people. Doug would have been distracted with his wife dying, and I think I'm just gonna say no because it's more fun. Okay, so Doug, you start, or not Doug? I'm sorry. Fai. You start running around the left side of the house towards the barn.
Yes.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Did you at least get the keys?
Yeah, I hold them up.
Okay. So why are we still here?
I don't know. Let's go.
All right. Are you scooping up Carrie, or are you leaving her there?
Yeah, I'm keeping her on her thing, and I'm dragging her
You
with
have
me.
to leave her. You have to leave her, Doug.
I can't leave her in this place. I gotta bury her somewhere. I can't just leave her in this house with monsters.
We can't. I have a soft spot for Doug. I'm gonna have to pull the stretcher with him.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I feel responsible.
I would like Keisha to roll as she runs around the back to the back. You're on 2 dice.
Yeah.
I would like to fashion my second bottle of wine and to a.
Okay.
Sharp object.
Sorry, one sec.
Okay.
Keisha, you have one more. Roll one separately as your hope die. And it would need a 5. Okay. You lose your hope die. Unless you have a trait to reroll.
I do. And it's well, I'm not quite sure how to use it though. Would it be intuitive if I know that they have the other key.
Mhm.
And I have one.
Oh yeah, intuitive works great here.
Yeah.
You're trying to beat them to the barn. You're
Right.
intuitive enough to find a fast way around.
Yes, yeah. I'm trying to find like a quicker way to get there.
Yep. So you can just re-roll that. You need a 5 or a 6. Oh. Okay. So you succeed. We don't lose any dice. So we stay at 2. And you tell. I'll just let you tell me what happens.
So I make my way there. I'm not like rushing. A gentleman doesn't rush.
I'll say as you get to the barn, you see the back door open, and they're starting to come out the back.
Okay.
We're starting to come out the back, right?
The rest of you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess. Except for when a gentleman needs to rush before them. And so he rushes. Towards the barn. I'm hoping that he gets there in time so that he can rig the ATV so it can't work.
Oh, okay.
What?
So you get to the ATV, you have the keys, and you're going to try and like sabotage it?
Yes.
No.
I'm going to take those keys and just swallow them and then try to rig the ATV. There is beautiful work to be done here, and he needs to help it along.
Who brought
So you're
Dexter
trying
to
to-
the wedding?
You're trying to sabotage the ATV by maybe pulling out wires or something like that?
Yeah, trying to find some kind of utensil to just like cut any kind of wire or something that looks important.
All right, roll 2 dice and then roll your hope die. Jer's face.
Hope you don't get electrocuted.
Oh, look at that.
You're not
You
supposed to be good at
sabotage
being the
the-
villain. Jesus.
I'm gonna say you rip out the gas line on it, and it just
Great.
starts spraying gas all over the barn. At that point, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, that's probably too much to add on to.
No, let's hear it.
I was gonna say that then he quickly like uses a knife to like slice at him to kind of seem like, oh no, he was attacked, maybe.
Okay, sure.
Put the knife
All right.
away and then just kind of ruffle up and oh no.
All right, so everybody else reaches the barn at that point.
I was making a Molotov cocktail.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to come back to you. Absolutely, you can make a Molotov cocktail if you roll.
Oh no.
Man, I gotta do this to me.
2 dice. There it is.
Yep.
Okay, did you want to re-roll that one?
Do you count the flash of a rifle going off as seeing the light?
No.
Well then, no.
I do. I think we're there.
Okay, so we're gonna go to 4 candles, and we're gonna tell 4 truths, starting with. I'm gonna drop mine because I want 4 truths here. I think it'll be more than me saying the world is dark. But we'll say the world is dark, but it doesn't count as one. Emily, go ahead.
Oh man.
You can say you were successful in making your Molotov.
Okay, I was successful in making the Molotov.
Okay, great. Sly?
Me?
Yep.
Fai is being hunted.
Okay. Fai.
In your face.
As he makes this scene, he looks up and notices that the keys of it's a truck, right?
Yep.
They're in the truck.
Okay. Cody.
What the heck am I going to choose here? I didn't know I was going to have to choose this time. I'm
going to give a bonus one to Doug, too, because I want everybody to this one.
Okay. There is I'll say there's medical supplies in the back of the truck.
Okay.
Like a first aid kit or something.
Okay. Doug?
I say, hey, Cody, let's put her in the back and let's get in. We got to get out of this place.
So you can say that you do successfully get her in the back of the truck.
Okay.
Or on the
I
ATV,
should
whichever.
put her in the back.
Okay, great.
She's loaded.
She's loaded in, and we have medical supplies, and Faye is being hunted. I will say that
It's Fai.
you
It's
look-
Fai.
you look up in the barn, and you see another one, like spider climbed to the ceiling above the truck. Take it away.
I'm gonna yell at everyone to get in the truck, and I'm gonna run for the driver's side door, assuming that the keys that I have are actually keys for the truck.
The keys that you have are for the ATV.
But I don't
But there
know
are-
that, do I?
No, you don't know that, no. But there are keys in the truck.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that either. So I'm just going to assume that he's got the keys to the truck. The body's in the truck now, so I'm running for the running for the driver door.
I
would
slide
you
into the
be-
passenger seat.
Doug, you would probably be in the back with her, in the back of the truck?
Yes.
Okay,
Wait,
cool.
who's in the passenger seat?
Me.
Don't allow that. Don't allow that. He has
Do
to
I
be
s-
hunted. He has to be hunted. Kick his ass to the curb.
I'm already in there.
Do I smell gasoline?
Jump
Yeah.
onto your lap, and I'm like, fuck this.
Okay.
I want to light my Molotov and throw it at the gas and jump into the bed of the truck.
Sweet Jesus, roll the dice.
What gas? There's gas in here? Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
hold the gas line on the ATV.
Oh,
Were you not listening?
Oh yeah.
Wait, do we know that Fai did that?
No.
I can smell the gas though, right?
You can smell gas, yeah. Sure, light your Molotov and roll 4 dice.
That's what I get
Oh.
3 6s on.
Oh.
Boom! And I would say this might be considered seeing the light.
Yeah, I think so too.
Does it
Okay.
catch the one on the roof at all?
And
The
probably
beautiful light of pyromania.
Alright,
She's
so you-
gorgeous.
not. You light up the Molotov, you throw it at the ATV. The ATV explodes. You know what? I need to see if people get hurt. Who would like to roll? I think I'm going to have Doug roll because he's in the back of the truck.
Also, we're like blinded by this, aren't we? Because we've been in the dark for so long.
Yeah, it's very, very bright.
That would be very.
Is it 4 dice?
4 dice for Doug. Oi! Okay.
Can I
Doug,
lend my hope die to that? since I saw the light?
You can give Doug your hope die, sure, even though you just threw a Molotov cocktail.
Because I just jumped in the back of the truck with him.
Okay, sure. Roll one more die. Okay, okie dokie.
Doug is
All right.
burning. Doug is burning.
Okay, so you throw the Molotov cocktail, it explodes the ATV. Doug's in the back, like cradling his wife, and as the force of the explosion hits him, he slams backwards into the glass window of the back of the pickup truck, and your arms like go through into the cabin, and you're like horribly cut up. You're bleeding everywhere, and you just got your bell rang by an explosion. And then we're gonna start a new scene at 3 candles.
Oh, jeez.
Starting with Doug, you get the first.
Oh, we have to tell truths?
Yeah, that just ended the scene. And I'm gonna say the creature drops from the ceiling to the floor.
Onto the truck.
Onto the truck. Probably on the roof of the truck, right above Doug's head. But
I'm not so sure that we're both gonna make it out alive anymore.
I will say though, that is the truth. I will say though that the creature, looks like it's gonna try and go after Mal through the room. Although it doesn't look too interested in Doug. Okay, so first truth is Doug's pretty sure that they're not both gonna make it out. All right. Emily.
When the truck starts moving, the inertia of it will knock the creature off into the fire.
Okay. And Sly, you get the last truth.
Those wounds are looking a little self-inflicted there, Fai.
Is your truth that you know that Fai is lying?
Yes. I did spend some time in the hospital and I've seen some things.
Okay. So we're down to 2 candles. Everything is a dire consequence now. So a failed roll is going to probably
Wait, 2?
be. Sorry, I'm sorry, 3.
I was like, no.
But that doesn't change anything. Everything is going to be dire. Okay.
I'm flooring it for the road.
Okay, so you get the car. Said that you get the truck started.
The thing falls off?
It falls off, yeah. The fire is Doug's arms are just absolutely bleeding everywhere. The creature falls off. Yeah. Okay, so you start flooring it towards the road.
Yep.
Okay. You have no problem with that. You pull off into up the road. Everyone's kind of like hanging on as you're just driving like a maniac. Doug's in the back. I need 1 roll for hanging onto this vehicle. Whoever.
Sorry, 1 roll for what?
Actually, I guess I'm gonna have Doug make it.
I'm attached to the vehicle. I'm like secure in there. I'm trapped.
There's 3 people in the bed of the truck. Although technically one is dead.
Yeah. Who else is in the? Oh yeah, Doug's probably pretty stuck on that glass of the back window.
Rhonda.
I'm gonna say
Rhonda.
I'm gonna say Rhonda.
MacQuarie.
I'd like you to roll to hold on as Cody floors the car.
Scottish women can't die first. Or maybe they can.
Because we're doing well and I'm optimistic, I'm gonna reroll.
Okay, yeah. Now would be the time.
I mean, might as well.
So we need a 6. Oh my god!
Oh, nice.
Nails it. Okay. You make it out to the road. What are you doing? Just flooring it up the road as far as going towards.
Once we get onto a road, I'm turning and I'm sort of heading towards wherever I think. If I could, is there any? There's no light on the horizon or anything like that anywhere, right? Like city lights or.
Nope.
I'm just gonna start driving back towards the city, like, because we're out in the country, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm driving back towards the city.
So as you're driving, these pussy boils are sort of gone about 3/4 of the way up your arm.
I pull my shirt sleeves down.
Same with Mel. You drive into a point, and where your headlights hit like almost like a blockade of like broken down cars across the road. What would you like to do?
I yell at everyone to hold on, and I'm
man,
gonna.
I'm not wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah, I yell at everyone to hold on, and I'm gonna ram it
Okay.
to try to get through.
I
All right,
unfortunately onto Fai.
All right. Roll.
I'm wrapping my legs around my wife so she doesn't fly out the back.
Okay.
That's awkward.
Jeremy, you're the
I'm
driver.
holding on.
I'd like the driver to roll this.
Are we at 3 dice? How many dice are we at?
Yeah, 3. Excellent.
I am tenacious. And that
Yes,
is
you
what
are.
is up on my card here.
You still have your hope die as well, I think, right?
No, I use the hope die.
Oh, okay.
I am tenacious. So like I just like put this truck to bear and we're going through this roadblock.
Okay.
Do I
So
reroll?
reroll 1 die. Yeah.
Oh, I saw the 6.
Okay. Going down to 2 dice. As you smash into this blockade, it's a pretty. You're basically hit a pretty really sturdy truck, and you just come to a complete stop, and everyone goes flying either through the front window or out of the back.
Bodies everywhere.
I'm going to say one of you is going to die from this. Let's see. I'm going to roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, 5, and if I roll 6, I'll ignore it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mal, as you go flying out of you're in the front, right? You're sitting on top of Keisha. You go flying through the front windshield. I will give you the choice. You can either describe your death to me, or I can do it for you.
Do it. Do it, Sly. Totally described.
Well, you
Should
know how
post
when
it
people
all
are
up.
dying, everything moves in slow motion? I look right at Cody in a very like
No, don't do this.
and I also look at Fai and have a moment of like realization that like you did what you did to yourself. I don't have my moment of it's all connected though because I'm dying, I guess. But yeah, while I'm like maintaining horrifying eye contact with Cody, I guess I just hit whatever and just crumple.
So for a second, when time slows down as he hits the thing, you look over at him and you make eye contact. And then you careen through the front window and slam into the side of a truck, breaking your neck.
I just go crumple.
That is the end of Mal. All right. We're at 2 dice. Everybody is shot out of the vehicle. I would say because you're cradling Carrie, Doug, you like fly off the back and you kind of like roll across, but when you stop, you're still holding onto her, but you're horribly mangled with your arms, and now I would say your legs are probably broken too. Cody, you land outside of the car. Well, you smash your head on the steering wheel going through. You land outside of the truck, and I'm gonna say, Keisha, you're actually not that bad because Mal took most of the damage from going through the window, and you just kind of like bound. You end up staying in the truck. You are a little bit messed up, like you're stunned, but you're not as bad off as everyone else.
Wording the villain? What the?
And as we're going to start a new scene, you start seeing more of these creatures crawling over the hoods towards you of these cars that we're blocking. And we'll start with 2 dice and 2 truths. Who failed?
I did.
You did? Okay. You go first, and then Doug, and then that's it.
I landed like right beside Mal on the asphalt.
Okay.
Like we bounced off that truck and we're lying beside our broken truck.
All right, Doug.
Carrie and I landed close enough to like the shoulder that I think I can roll us maybe into the ditch. We can just kind of lay
Kind of
there.
out of the way, maybe a little bit out of sight from the.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, 2 candles. Let me get rid of that. All right, you are all laying in different states of disrepair as these creatures start to crawl out from over these cars, and they're moving towards each of you.
I'm gonna pull my.
Seem like the
Sorry, go ahead.
Does it seem like the truck, like, is it still working? Is it still running, or is it just totaled?
It's dead.
It's dead. Okay.
It might still be running, but you
It's
could
not
try
going
to.
anywhere.
You could try to throw it, like, to get behind the wheel if you wanted, and see what happens.
I'll slide over and try to see if I can get a sense that it's still working or not.
Okay, so you slide across the bench, and it appears that it's still running. You hear like leaking and dripping and such, but it may still be able to run if you want to roll. Okay, this is like not normally how I do because I have more people right now than normal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow everyone to do something, and we're going to go to probably 1 candle after this, but we're going to have each person roll. So go ahead and roll for the see if you can get the truck going.
Is it 2?
2 dice. Yeah. Okay. So that will end the scene no matter what. So you slide over across the bench and you try to put the truck into gear and it just won't go. And as you're doing that, you hear like a scraping across the roof, and the roof gets ripped open. Cody.
So I'm gonna drag myself over to Mal.
Okay.
The whole time, like, no, and I'm gonna try to pull her into like an upright sitting position with me against a vehicle.
Okay.
Maybe she's like slumped across my lap, and then I'm gonna grab a gun. Maybe my shotgun came out the front window with me.
Jesus. Yeah.
And I'm going to sort of last stand. I'm gonna shoot anything that comes near us.
Oh, okay. They're gonna shoot yourself.
No.
Okay. So as you're holding your one crawls over the hood of the car that you're kind of got your back to, and just puts its claw down over top like it's going to try and rake you. So I'm assuming you're just going to like shoot up at it.
Like as soon as the claw touches my head, I just shoot upwards with the shotgun because I know if you look at them, they disappear. So
Yep.
I just put the shotgun up and pull the trigger.
Okay, I'd like you to roll.
2 dice.
Yep. Oh shit. Okay.
Nice.
All right. I'm going to describe what happens to everybody after I go through an area. Doug, what would you like to do? You're basically hiding in a ditch at the moment with your wife, and if you want.
Okay,
you can,
so both of my legs are broken. Are my arms broken?
they're lacerated heavily, very bad.
Okay, then I am just gonna lay there and I'm gonna sing some Bon Jovi to Carrie and I'm gonna hold my knife.
Okay.
I need to know what Bon Jovi song.
Our favorite Bon Jovi song, You Give Love a Bad Name.
Yes.
All right, Emily, what are you doing? There is one coming towards you.
I think I'm gonna try to grab a piece of whatever sled Doug's wife was on.
Okay.
And use it to start trying to fend them off as they come at me. I'm assuming I'm like alone in the street. I'm just covered in road rash and like horribly injured.
All right. So one comes at you, and you like reach out to like stab it with like a sharp piece of wood, maybe that's left on the sled. I'd like you to roll. Okay. Keisha. As this creature rips the roof of the truck off and reaches down for you, would you like me to describe this, or would you like to describe it?
Oh, I will.
Okay,
Fai. He wasn't initially intending to actually like try to drive the truck away. He wanted to make sure it wouldn't work. You know, and seeing that it's not, and like looking around that it seems as if the rest of the party's probably doomed. He gets this like shudder of just pure excitement from all of this, and with the claws like reaching down over him, he just throws his arms out and he turns his gaze skyward, and he just dies with a smile on his face as he allows these beautiful beings to take him.
And may I add, because someone told me this is what they do, it rips open your stomach and pulls out your intestines first, while shoving them into their open maw, and then slashes your neck.
For a brief moment, since it does that, he has this like kind of weird thought of like, oh, just like my latest art installation. How magnificent.
All right.
What the fuck?
What?
Jeremy, you succeeded.
Yeah.
It reaches over, and as it's like it leans its head over to like try to take a bite / claw you take your shot and you just blow.
I want to say I faintly hear someone singing a Bon Jovi song, so like as I aim the gun up, I'm like, shot through the heart, boom. You're to blame.
Doug, you with your hiding in the ditch are still alive for the next candle, so we'll come back to that. And Emily, you failed. Do you want to describe this, or shall I?
I'll describe a little bit of it, I think. Like, so the truck is wrecked, and we're being surrounded, and there's probably, like, now gas leaking out of the truck, and she smells that scent of gasoline again, thinks of the fireball in the barn, and just, like, gets closer to the truck and stands in a puddle of gasoline and waits to either die by fire or fiend, either one.
Sure. Do you want to spark up one last Molotov cocktail?
That'd
be a fitting end.
Just like drop a match as it like lunges at her.
Amazing. Amazing. All right, one candle. We have one truth. I'm going to give you both one truth. But I will say that generally the last truth is just that the world is dark. But I want to see you roll one dice. So let's go for it. What's your truth, Jer?
That I take as many with me as I have rounds left in the shotgun.
Okay. And Doug?
Something about the sweet stylings of Bon Jovi, just for some reason they can't find me.
Okay. All right. It appears that they don't see you, Doug, but they all do see Cody. And as he starts blasting with his shotgun, he has 4 or 5 rounds left. He's just pump.
I just keep going through the lyrics of "You Give Love a Bad Name."
And as you do, you hit about 3 of them, but there's more than that. And as you pump it the last time and pull the trigger to a click,
so at that point, then I give this line: "Your very first kiss was your first kiss goodbye," and I kiss the top of Mal's head.
would you like to? Actually, I still want you to roll. They descend on you. How would you like? Are you trying to fend them off, or what do you?
No, I just go fetal with her.
Would you like to describe the end, or would you like me?
They one by one like start tearing and clawing and biting, and then it all goes quiet. There's no more singing, there's no more lyrics. There's just a pool forming.
Doug, you look out over your ditch, trying to see if you see them tearing apart Cody. As they finish, they turn and they look right at you and they disappear.
Can I like turn my head slightly to the side and see if I see it in like my peripheral vision?
As you do, with some kind of crazy amount of speed, you turn your head and in your peripheral, there's 2 of them right over top of you. What would you like to do?
I say, I'll see you in the universe again, Carrie. Close my eyes.
Don't try to fight them off.
I have broken legs. I can't go anywhere.
Okay. I'd say, you don't want to try and squirm away. You're just gonna close your eyes.
Sure, I'll use my hatchet I have in my hand and I'll swipe at one.
All right, roll 1 die. 6. Oh, Doug, with the 1. As you close your eyes, you feel this kind of almost like peaceful moment where you're just connected with your wife and you know you're going to see her again. And then you feel a warm kind of feeling running down your neck. I think that's where we'll end that. And we're going to do some voice recordings here.
Yep. I'm just going to give players a chance to jump over onto Twitch if they want to hear the voice recordings before I start playing them.
I'm going to listen.
We all good? I can start them?
I think so.
Hey there, Douglas. It's me, Rhona. It seems like a long shot that you'll ever hear this, but if you do, well, perhaps things aren't as bad as I thought. I cannot rightly explain what's gone wrong. It went dark, and it hasn't gone light again. Not sure what's out there, but we could hear the animals when they found them. Now they've turned their attention to us. I've joined up with some people that were at my table at the reception, and I think with their help we might have a chance at getting out. So we're going to take it. I hope we get out, Douglas. If not, well, no need to think of that just yet.
Hey, it's Mal. Listen, can you hear the scratching? It's all connected, and I figured it out. It all makes so much sense. I think I can save.
Amy, why don't you pick up? If I could just talk to you about all this, you'd see that I'm worth it. I know I'm not a kid anymore, but But this is all I've ever wanted. Singing and music, it completes me. I can't just give up. I feel like I'm close to breaking out. The producer from Chicago, he said I had potential. Why can't you see my potential, Amy? I need to hear your voice, please. I'm going to call back. Maybe you'll answer. Amy, please, just answer the phone. Why are you being like this? We were building a future. Now what do I do? I feel like the world is ending. My tomorrow was with you. Now what happens? I can barely breathe. Why won't you answer the fucking phone? Did your dad put you up to this? He doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm a dreamer, and I'm going to get discovered. I'm going to make my dreams come true. I have a wedding gig tonight. We were supposed to get married. Do you remember that morning we stayed in bed, wrapped up in the bed sheets? You said I made you happy. You're a liar, Amy. You're a fucking liar. Amy, I didn't mean that. You know I didn't mean that. My world is crumbling here. I need you.
After all these years of searching for the most beautiful specimen, it seems it found me. My love, I can hardly contain myself. The excitement is so enrapturing. It seems I need to pause my hunt for you as this elusive creature beckons me. But do not despair. I have a very special place for you in my collection. Even death will not stop me from making you into a beautiful work of art.
Carrie, it's Doug. This is my 5th time trying to get a hold of you. I know you're a very capable and strong woman, but I'm worried that you guys haven't gotten back to the villa. It's been 2 days. Hopefully you're safe and at home with the cats. Wherever you are, please stay put. I'm gonna come find you. I know you're still alive. I can feel your spirit among the living with me. I love you, Carrie. I know we'll be together again soon.
Oh, the feels.
The pain with that one just lingering on the screen. That's all. Pain with that one just.
Okay, that's going to wrap it. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you...
Are we done?
That's it.
Good job, Rye.
All dead.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was great.
That was
fun.
Well, it's really not
freaky.
It's not me. It's everybody as a group telling the story. So I think it was good
I wish
because
I had
of the
thought I hadn't been on the phone when we crashed because there's the sound of the phone dropping.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to plan that one out, though.
Yeah.
So, I think at least. Well, thanks everybody who tuned in and came out and checked it out. Go check out our sponsor, Canadian Dice. He was also our storyteller tonight. CanadianDice.ca, and use the code TheVacTer for 15% discount. Also, exclamation schedule, and you'll be able to see all of the upcoming Spooktober events and games. There's still lots more to come this week. If you are capable of donating, that would be amazing. We're over our halfway mark of the goal, so any help you can give is always much appreciated. We will raid here. I'm just checking who we can raid. Maybe we'll raid Blue Cottage. D&D. There we go. Stick around for raid points, and we'll see you at the next Spooktober event. Great game,
You
everybody.
guys
Tomorrow.
almost made it out alive.
Yeah,
Almost.
it was never going to
Yeah.
happen.
This close.